and I are crazy close to one another. I mean, we've always been, but I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
You keep seeing that everyone keeps taking advantage of you because you're just too nice. Sometimes you gotta just let a bitch know and remind them who the you are. So they're too afraid to take advantage to him.
No, but I mean,
very much like in love with her. Am I missing?
Something explosive is happening behind the scenes in the Kardashian world right now, and this time the drama is bigger than anyone expected. Because according to multiple insiders and social media clues, Khloé Kardashian is absolutely furious after shocking rumors surfaced about her brother, Rob Kardashian, and his controversial ex, Blac Chyna. And the reason? Word on the street is that Rob and Chyna might not only be reconnecting, but there's whispers about a possible baby on the way. Yeah, you heard that right, a second baby. The same two people whose relationship once exploded into one of the messiest celebrity breakups ever.
And if we don't make it known, then we're f***ing pussies. You need to scare the living daylights.
The same couple who dragged each other through lawsuits, accusations, and public humiliation. Now, suddenly, they might be getting close again, and if the rumors are true, it could completely shake the Kardashian family all over again. But here's the twist nobody expected. Another name has suddenly entered the drama. Tyga, and he's reportedly throwing serious shade at the entire situation. So now the internet is asking one huge question. Is Rob really getting back together with Chyna? Is there actually a baby coming? And why is Khloé taking this so personally? Because according to people close to the family, she is not just upset, she's losing it. And when you start digging into the history between these three, it becomes very clear why this situation is turning into a full-blown Kardashian
They are
meltdown.
crazy close to one another. I mean, we've always been, but I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
To understand why this story is blowing up right now, you have to rewind to the beginning, back to when Rob Kardashian first met Blac Chyna. At the time, Rob was going through one of the darkest periods of his life. He had mostly disappeared from the spotlight, while his sisters were building billion-dollar brands and dominating reality television. Rob was struggling quietly behind the scenes. Weight gain, depression, and constant pressure from living in the Kardashian spotlight had pushed him away from the public eye. For years, he barely appeared on camera, and fans constantly wondered what was really happening with him. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, Blac Chyna entered his life, and everything changed overnight. Chyna was already a controversial figure in Hollywood. She had built a name for herself as a model and social media personality, but she was also deeply connected to the Kardashian world in a complicated way. Before Rob, she had been in a relationship with Tyga, and the two even had a son together. But things became extremely messy when Tyga later started dating Rob's younger sister, Kylie Jenner. That alone created a huge amount of tension. So when Chyna suddenly started dating Rob, the internet exploded with speculation. Was this love or revenge? Many fans believed Chyna was trying to get back at the Kardashian family after Tyga left her with Kylie. But surprisingly, Rob looked happier than he had in years. He started going out again, he began appearing in public, he even started focusing on his health. For a moment, it looked like Chyna had helped him turn his life around. The relationship moved incredibly fast. Within months, they were engaged. Then came the announcement that shocked everyone. They were expecting a baby together. Their daughter, Dream, was born in 2016, and for a short time, it seemed like the chaos had finally settled down. But what nobody expected was how quickly everything would fall apart, because behind the scenes, their relationship was already unraveling. Arguments turned into screaming matches, trust completely disappeared, and before long, their breakup exploded into one of the most public and uncomfortable celebrity feuds anyone had ever seen. Rob went on social media and made shocking accusations against Chyna, claiming she cheated on him and used him for fame. He posted private messages, he shared deeply personal details. At one point, he even uploaded explicit photos, which immediately caused his Instagram account to be shut down. The backlash was massive. Chyna responded by accusing Rob of harassment and abuse. Lawyers got involved, restraining orders were filed, and the drama didn't stop there. Soon, the entire Kardashian family became part of the conflict when Chyna filed a massive lawsuit against them. She accused the Kardashians of using their power to sabotage her reality show with Rob and destroy her career. The case dragged on for years and turned into a huge media circus. By the time the court battle finally ended, the damage between the families was already permanent. At least that's what everyone thought, because now, years later, something very unexpected seems to be happening behind the scenes. Recently, fans noticed something strange on social media. It started with a mysterious post from Blac Chyna. The caption was short but powerful. "This love never dies." At first, people assumed it was just another cryptic message. Celebrities post emotional captions all the time. But then something happened that instantly raised eyebrows. Rob Kardashian liked the post. That alone sent fans into detective mode, because Rob almost never interacts publicly online anymore. He's one of the most private members of the Kardashian family. So the fact that he liked Chyna's message immediately made people wonder, are they talking again? Then another rumor started spreading through celebrity gossip blogs. An insider claimed Rob and Chyna had quietly reconnected weeks earlier and had been spending time together privately. According to the source, they were trying to keep things low-key to avoid drama from the Kardashian family. But what nobody expected was the next part of the rumor, because suddenly whispers started spreading about a possible pregnancy. Yes, people are claiming Chyna might be expecting another child with Rob, and if that turns out to be true, it could completely change everything. Because insiders say Khloé Kardashian is absolutely furious about the situation. Khloé has always been extremely protective of Rob. Out of all the siblings, she's often been described as the one closest to him. When Rob disappeared from public life, Khloé was one of the few people constantly defending him and trying to support him emotionally. So for her, the idea of him reconnecting with Chyna is deeply upsetting, especially considering how messy their first relationship became. Sources claim Khloé believes Chyna caused enormous damage to Rob's life and reputation, and she's worried history might repeat itself. But here's where the drama takes an even crazier turn, because someone else from Chyna's past has now entered the conversation, and he's not staying quiet about it. Tyga. Yes, the same Tyga who once dated Chyna and shares a child with her. According to insiders, Tyga has been making sarcastic comments behind the scenes about the possibility of Chyna getting back with Rob. One source claimed he laughed about the rumors and suggested Rob should be careful this time. Another insider said Tyga believes the situation could turn messy again if the relationship becomes serious. Now fans are wondering if this is genuine concern or just subtle shade, because Tyga's own history with Chyna wasn't exactly peaceful either, and the internet has definitely noticed the irony. After all, this entire complicated love triangle started years ago when Tyga left Chyna and began dating Kylie. That decision triggered one of the most chaotic relationship chains in celebrity culture, so seeing all these people connected again years later feels like the drama never truly ended. Meanwhile, people close to Khloé say she's reaching her breaking point with the situation. Apparently, she feels blindsided. Some reports claim Rob never told his sisters about reconnecting with Chyna before the rumors leaked online, and finding out through gossip blogs instead of directly from her brother reportedly made Khloé even more upset. But the biggest fear for Khloé isn't just the relationship, it's the possibility of another child being brought into the middle of all this chaos. Because if Chyna is pregnant again, that would permanently tie their lives together even more than they already are. And Khloé reportedly believes that could lead to years of more drama, more legal issues, and more emotional stress for Rob. But not everyone sees the situation the same way. Some fans believe Chyna has actually changed a lot over the past few years. She's spoken openly about wanting to rebuild her life and focus on personal growth. She even reversed some cosmetic procedures and talked about leaving certain parts of her past behind. In interviews, she has said she wants to become a better example for her children and focus on healing. If that transformation is real, then maybe things between her and Rob could be different this time. But that's a huge if, because the history between them is complicated, painful, and very public. Still, some people close to Rob say he has been much calmer lately and focused on being a good father to Dream. They claim he's more mature now and less interested in drama than he used to be. If that's true, then maybe reconnecting with Chyna isn't about revenge or fame anymore. Maybe it's simply about closure or even a second chance. But Khloé doesn't seem ready to believe that yet. From her perspective, this situation looks dangerously familiar. She remembers the public fights. She remembers the lawsuits. She remembers the emotional damage Rob went through when everything fell apart. And the idea of watching her brother walk back into that same storm is something she reportedly refuses to accept. So now the entire internet is watching closely. Is Rob really rebuilding a relationship with Chyna behind the scenes? Are the pregnancy rumors just gossip, or is there actually a baby coming? And why is Khloé taking this so personally? Because one thing is certain, when it comes to the Kardashians, drama rarely stays hidden for long. If Rob and Chyna are truly reconnecting, the truth will eventually come out. And when it does, it could create one of the biggest celebrity